The credits are rolled and the reviews are in, but is Indy's final adventure whip-cracking fun, or does it belong in a museum? Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny has got a lot riding on it. It's the first film in the Indiana Jones franchise since Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which notoriously received a frosty reception from fans when it came out in 2008. Dial of Destiny is also unique in that it's the first film in the franchise to be neither directed by Steven Spielberg nor have a story by George Lucas. Top all of that off with a reported $300 million budget, and it's clear that the pressure is high for Disney's first and maybe only Indiana Jones project. Of course, a significant number of fans will be happy just to see Harrison Ford suit up as Indy one last time, but nostalgia only goes so far. The film has a June 30th release date in the United States, but as it premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, reviews have already begun trickling in. So what do critics have to say so far about Indy's final adventure? It's probably worth considering Dial of Destiny in the context of the franchise's impressive legacy.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is widely considered one of the best adventure films of all time, and people have plenty of love for Temple of Doom and The Last Crusade too.
Those people are trying to kill him! I know, Dad! It's a new experience for me. It happens to me all the time.
While it's hard to say whether Dial of Destiny will reach those heights, it certainly appears as though critics think the movie is a step up from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. More importantly, many critics found it to be a fitting conclusion to the Indiana Jones film saga. Fans can rest easy knowing the fifth installment of the Indiana Jones franchise offers a fun, old-fashioned romp. Games Radar's critic enjoyed the throwback vibe of the movie, writing, "There's a nostalgic, old-fashioned feel to the film. A rollicking, globe-trotting ride that pits Ford's intrepid adventurer against the Nazis once more. Certainly it makes up for 2008's outlandish Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, with a more grounded story." The final verdict from the outlet is 4 out of 5 stars, with the summary, "A terrific thrill ride." With Ford in fine form, Indy's Last Stand is a highly satisfying blend of action, humor, and emotion. Others agree the film is a lot of fun, with one mild criticism being that it plays it too safe. The Radio Times says, "Perhaps the film could have been more daring. It feels fairly safe." But fans will leave cinemas feeling like their old hero had one final great outing in him. While much of the focus is naturally on Harrison Ford, the movie boasts a talented supporting cast, including Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And it sounds like she's more than a match for Indy himself. As The Guardian notes, Phoebe Waller-Bridge is a tremendous co-star turn as Indy's roguish goddaughter Helena Shaw, who wears shorts and shirts, making her look like a grown-up, naughty Enid Blyton heroine. Meanwhile, the Radio Times praises how the film grapples with an aging protagonist. The review reads, "At its heart is a great performance from Ford, one of his most emotional outings as Indy, as he comes to terms with his aging body and life regrets." Games Radar also notes how Indy struggles with his age and regrets grounds the movie. The review says, "We see the character has grown older, but not necessarily wiser. Drinking a bit too much, he's full of regrets about pursuing fortune and glory and leaving his loved ones behind." Not every critic has been so enamored with the movie, however. Donald Clark of the Irish Times was a bit more critical, giving the film 3 out of 5 stars and concluding that, "Nobody with a brain in their heads will compare Dial of Destiny favorably to the first 3 films. But even if it's no Raiders of the Lost Ark, it sounds like Dial of Destiny will see Indiana Jones go out swinging. At this point, even a solid indie adventure might be all anyone can hope for."